All right. Hello, everybody. If you're there, I don't know if you're there or not. So what we're going to do in this little live stream is I'm going to present a very quick English lesson to you. So you're going to learn 5 phrases or 5 words in English that are very useful for football, right? So I'll give you a little document with some questions in it, and then we'll take some of the vocabulary from that and we'll look at what it means, and I'll give you some definitions and everything to it. All right. So let's get going. So here's the document we're looking at. What I want you to do is, you can see on the right, it says, are the statements true or false? So this text here, this is an opposition analysis. This is the perspective of a analyst speaking to a group of players, presenting their opposition analysis. I'm going to read it so you can listen to it, and I want you to think about these questions. Are they true or false? So the first one, the opposition's formation is a 4-4-2 with a focus on defensive stability. Number 2, the opposition's wingers often cut inside to shoot, particularly the one on the left. And then the last one, the opposition is very strong in aerial duels, making set pieces a less important strategy for us. All right. So you tell me if they're true or false, or you think about them. So I'll read it for you now. Ahead of our upcoming match, it's crucial we focus on the opposition's strengths and weaknesses. They play a 4-3-3 formation with a high pressing game that forces turnovers in dangerous areas. Their midfield trio is very dynamic, with a central player who excels in distributing the ball quickly to their wingers. The fullbacks are aggressive, often overlapping to create overloads on the wings. In attack, their number 9 is a physical presence, excellent at holding up the ball and linking play. The wingers are fast with strong dribbling abilities, particularly on shoot. We need to be aware of these attacking threats, especially on counterattacks, where they can exploit space behind our defense. Defensively, they can be vulnerable to quick transitions. They tend to leave gaps when their fullbacks push forward, which could be an opportunity for us if we exploit wide areas. They also struggle with aerial duels, so set pieces could be key for us. Our strategy should focus on controlling the midfield, pressing high when possible, and using quick, direct attacks to exploit their defensive weaknesses. Staying organized and disciplined will be crucial to limiting their attacking threats. So that's the text, all right? And we'll just go through those answers and check if they are true or false. So the opposition's formation is a 4-4-2 with a focus on defensive stability. That is, of course, false. So it says here they play a 4-3-3 formation with a high pressing game that forces turnovers. So it's a very aggressive team. It's a very aggressive formation. It's not focused on defensive stability. Okay. Next one, the opposition's wingers often cut inside to shoot, particularly the one on the left. That one is true. The wingers are fast with strong dribbling abilities, particularly on the left, where they frequently cut inside to shoot. Great. Next one, we'll move along. The opposition is very strong in aerial duels, making set pieces a less important strategy for us. That is false. It does say right at the end here, well, not right at the end, towards the end of the third paragraph, they also struggle with aerial duels, so set pieces could be key for us. So it is the opposite of that. Right, let's have a look at the vocabulary. That's good to know. So we've got them in here. I'll start with this one here, high pressing game. Okay, high pressing game, a strategy where players apply pressure on the opposition high up the field to win the ball quickly. So you could use this phrase if you're talking about a team, like Liverpool or something. They use a high pressing game. A good piece of vocabulary to know and remember. The next one, force turnovers. Force turnovers to make the opposition, lose possession of the ball, often in dangerous areas. So this is what you're trying to do with a high pressing game. You're trying to force turnovers. A turnover means the ball goes from one team to the other team, all right? A transition, it's also known as. We'll move down here, linking play. They're number 9, excellent at holding up the ball and linking play. So this is the act of connecting the build-up with the attack, often through passes or movement. So, great players, great strikers who sort of drop back and help the defense move the ball up to attack, or the midfield up to attack. We would say that these players, they link play, they connect the back of the team with the front of the team. Next one, we've got exploit here. This is a very important word in football. This is something you want to do a lot, to take advantage of an opportunity or weakness. So we have here, which could be an opportunity for us if we exploit wide areas. So take advantage of the wide areas, use the wings, use the wide areas, right? And then finally, the last one, struggle. Struggle. This is another important word in football. I think this one comes up a lot. Struggle, to have difficulty or face challenges, often in terms of performance. So they also struggle with aerial duels. If this team struggles with aerial duels, they mean it's something difficult for this team. It is a problem for this team, right? So there we go, guys. Those are 5 phrases, 5 words and phrases that are very useful to know. I hope you enjoyed the English lesson, and I'll be doing another one sometime soon, so look out for that. Cheers.